My Lords, congratulations to Baroness Manningham-Buller on restoring some sanity. But time is limited, so plaudits postponed. Instead, let me raise my reservations. I'm especially disappointed at the replication of existing rules on bullying and harassment, unfairly lumped in with sexual misconduct. What's more, all three are singled out as especially egregious, as we've heard. We are left with definitions of bullying and harassment that are unduly subjective, explicitly based on the perception of the person experiencing the conduct. And that conduct can be one unintended, isolated incident that may be, quote, hidden or insidious. Surely we can see the dangers of such vagueness and the potential for inciting unjust accusations. For example, to quote, a person may be harassed even if they are not the intended target of harassment. This perversely creates a non-victim victim and facilitates weaponising accusations in bad faith, accusations impossible to disprove. Am I being paranoid? Sadly, many of our public institutions, from universities to the civil service, are littered with recent examples of individuals accused and disciplined for bullying or harassment based on offence taken by words or opinions due to the feelings of victims. But subsequently, it has been revealed via appeals or employment tribunals that actually the allegations themselves, the very disciplinary processes, were the real perpetrators of bullying and harassment. Employers have been forced to apologise and pay damages, but this redress is not open to those found guilty by this code. I'm glad the committee concedes the significant toll that even investigations can have on members. So often the process is indeed the punishment, as evidenced by the hell that those such as fully exonerated Professor Joe Phoenix or Buckingham University's Vice-Chancellor James Tooley can testify. But when the committee concludes that a minor case procedure can now be used, guess what? Bullying and harassment are excluded from this proportionate response. Why? It's implied it's related to power imbalances. Interestingly, in the definition of bullying, we're told that power can equate to coercion through fear of intimidation. Fair point. But can we acknowledge that we live in a society that valorises victimhood, a cancel culture that promiscuously demonises others by labelling them as bullies and harassers? As such, the real power can reside in the hands of would-be accusers, because even the threat of an allegation of bullying can be a career or reputation destroying, and it's certainly intimidating. I'm not even sure about saying this here, to be honest. I'm not sure, by the way, that denying the accused the right to cross-examine their accuser helps, and so I do have some sympathy with Viscount Hailsham's amendment. Finally, the review deals intelligently with the distinction between parliamentary and non-parliamentary conduct and the need to ensure that expression of views and opinions fall outside the code's remit. But there seems a fudge on social media, as we've heard. I'm worried about the recommendations that text should be written that will state in terms what activity on social media may be dubbed parliamentary. What will that text say? This, combined with the way that definitions of bullying and harassment include that both can happen online via social media, means that, as Lord Forsyth has indicated, this could be a Trojan horse for dragging public, non-parliamentary speech into scope. Can the noble Baroness offer reassurances that this is not the case? I'm asking for a friend, of course.